why don't we get into session 75 of this campaign? So the last time we left off, the party did a little bit of the party while in their town of Nofisal, did a bit of shopping, and after collecting what they thought they needed, they gathered the things, and with Dearest's attuned fork to the
Mechanus.
To Mechanus, thank you. Party teleported and find themselves in a jail cell, where they were escorted to a court hall, and it's basically in a trial to get Slice back. And with a very good suggestion from Bob.
Genius suggestion.
Genius suggestion.
Super smart, Bob. I'm done.
Jesus. And with a helpful suggestion for Bob. Give me a sec here. With a helpful suggestion for Bob, they looked through Slice's and Dearest's memories to conclude that Slice had an origin, which was from the Deck of Many Things. And during this time, they also met the creator of the ruler and creator of the Mechanus plane, Primus, and and again through his help to search through Dearest and Slice's memories to make a conclusive evidence that the Deck of Many Things caused the mess. And so the deal was made to give the rest of the Deck of Many Things to Primus in exchange for Slice. And while they waited, and while Bob was escorting a little monotrone to get the deck, the party got a little bit of a sneak peek as to the plane, and also did a little bit of trading with Primus. In which one of the trades includes Takari getting her hands on a book. What was it? The manual to
Body and Health. Manual
health.
of Body and Health. Bodily Health. Yeah, I can't.
That one. And before they left, they were also given a small token of a metal crab, which essentially is a large mechanical crab in which people can go inside and sit. They can carry up to 6 people, including the driver, and it's able to maintain the clean air inside, or at least for a couple of hours, when it's sealed. And it should help traverse the sandstorm that is going on in Uwhad, where the last giant is, where essentially the last giant remains, who is protecting Arle. And now we come to, it's the day after, and I guess when we ended last session, we had discussed a potential of doing a time skip. Is that correct?
For a week, I think.
Yeah.
84 years.
Well then, campaign ends, Arle takes over the world, and that's it.
No. If he wants to take over the world, he has to come to us, and we have cannons and a shield.
He doesn't have to come to you.
I will be right back.
So I guess I'd like to ask you all. So what is it that everyone is looking to do? Bob, like, if we're agreeing on a week, what is it you're looking to attempt during this week?
Fucking, I hate this device that I'm using.
I don't think Bop was looking to do much of anything. We were just taking a break so that everybody could regroup their energies and stuff. So
All right.
Bop's just gonna bebop around town and go visit the trees and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, if we're, when we're going around with people, if something were to pop into your head, don't be afraid to let me know. Hugbear.
I should have thought about it.
What are you looking to attempt in this 1 week, which is 10 days?
A week is
This 1 week that is 10 days. Let's see. First, I work off this pancake hangover. And as soon as I feel better, I'm going to go for the alert feat again, for fuck's sake, if I can get this thing ever. Keeping in mind it will be my second or third attempt, so please God, lower the DC.
I'm gonna say you only need. Do you remember how close we've gotten to succeeding?
I think I barely failed the last time.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you only need 1 success here.
Could he potentially get help from Hone in order to get the alert feat?
And what am I rolling?
I don't know. Does she have that feat?
Yes, she does. That's the only reason I'm suggesting it, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she can help out Hugbear with that. So I guess we'll do. Basically, we're gonna do a check a day. If we're gonna assume you're gonna spend, almost an entire day dedicating to training. So want to go ahead and make a. Let's see. What do we want
Is alert going to be dex? Like how quickly I can?
Yeah. Let's do a dexterity check. Since initiative is dex based, we're gonna do a dexterity check with advantage. Since you're getting help from home. Okay.
Boom!
Was it the alert feat you were going for, or was it something else?
It was alert.
Okay. I remember I thought you were trying to go for something else at one point, but I can't remember.
Sentinel.
No, I already have Sentinel.
I was talking about it last session, I thought.
Yeah, no, Sentinel I have. It was, I was contemplating taking back Polemaster. Because, yeah, when I looked back at my sheet, I have Sentinel already. It was great. The Polemaster, I was thinking about getting back because I dropped that one when I dropped my.
When you swapped out
some Barbarians. Yeah. So, yeah, the one I'm going for is Alert, just so I can hopefully get my initiative up and not be hit before I can rage.
Okay, well, with a 24, it is a success. So you could go ahead and add the alert feat to your list of feats.
Shit, yeah. After that, I'm just hyper aware of everything, and I can't be surprised.
You feel that your field of vision widens a bit, so you're just like it's like you went from like whatever the average is to like 15-20 degrees wider, and you're just like, I can see everything.
Perfect. That's all I'm doing, other than training with Hone and Slice if they need anything or want anything out of me in the battle arena.
Okay. Takari.
Just how long does the attunement to the book?
I believe you need to read. I believe it's like 72 hours. Let me check.
You spend 48 hours over a period of 6 days or fewer studying the book's contents and practicing its guidelines.
So if you would like to, you can spread it out, or if you want to bum rush it, you can could take 2 levels of exhaustion to get it on the second day, and then you have to like spend 2, and then you have to take 2 long rests to get rid of those. To get rid of those levels of exhaustion, or you could just level it out throughout those 6 days.
So we're taking a week, right?
Correct, which is 10 days.
Yeah, I guess you can just read, because I had other things that I wanted to do. So yeah, we'll do that. Kind of rush to my.
Okay, so you're dedicating 48 straight hours of reading?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that'll be 2 of your days to read, and then presuming 2 days after that to rest, so you can gain back the level of exhaustion, but your constitution score does go up.
Cool. Do I have to manually do it, or
no?
does it already...
If you equip the book, you should it should add it in automatically.
Welcome to more hit points.
Was that a trade-off, though?
Welcome to 19 more hit points.
Was that a trade, though? You traded one book for another?
No, they traded the Alhoon book.
No,
not.
the cloak of displacement and a bunch of potions.
Oh, and what did you do?
Yeah.
What did you trade the Alhoon book for?
Nothing. I still have it. I offered it, and then Takari offered potions and the displacer coat,
Gotcha.
and the journal was kind of kicked to the side, and I'm like, alright, cool, whatever, I'll keep it.
Fine. Beat it.
Okay, I wasn't sure, because I thought there was part of that was, if you read this book, you lose the other book. Like, stats.
There was an offer that, like, instead of losing magical items, she could lose the effects of the previous book to get this one. But since she traded a collection of magical items, she kept the effect of the previous book.
Well, then look at you with your plus 19 health.
Look at you. Wait, hold on, plus 19? What the fuck?
The wizard was squishy before. Remember this.
No, the wizard is not so squishy.
But so that's the first couple of days.
So yeah, so 4 days, because 2 to read and then 2 to recover.
And then, what was Dearest and Slice doing? I don't know if that was said while I was gone.
No, I haven't gone yet.
No, we went to Bop and we went to Hugbear and we went to you next.
Gotcha. Takari would have asked Dearest and Slice if they wanted to meet Erwin. And we can roleplay that there too if we want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Takari would take them over to meet
that was
Erwin.
agreed upon after they got Slice anyway, so...
Give me a second to find the right. No. Yes. Cool. So on the 5th day, Takari, you take Dearest and Slice and teleport over to Hestein, and you bring him around to meet Varus and your child.
Is any of my family members like in the room with Erwin and Varus?
No, it's just those two.
Takari will kind of probably snuck up on him again.
Make a stealth check for me.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Uh, 17.
Oh, look at that! I rolled on roll 20 too.
I was fixing things.
Can I roll the stealth too?
Sure, go ahead. Fucking Christ. That was a private roll.
Oh, son of a bitch! I'm sorry, I had that set up for when I was running. My bad. My bad.
I only accept public rolls. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, well then I'll re-roll that. My bad. There you go.
I'm accepting the 20 anyways. Because here's the thing. This guy has a... Wait, did I click on the... I think I clicked on the wrong thing here. Hold on. I think I clicked on the wrong stat. Son of a bitch. Okay, hold on.
Did you break everything?
Yes.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna go based on the passive. I'm gonna say that because he's sort of taking care of the child, I'm gonna go with his passive perception, which is a 19. And so Takari, you go. Takari, you go sneak up on him, and he goes. So it's like Takari, you try to sneak up on the left side, and Dearest goes sneak up on the right. And you see that he turns around towards you, Takari, and goes, "Oh hi! I didn't hear you were coming."
No.
Okay, can I have Slice roll if he's good at stealth also?
That's true. Hang on.
Now here's the thing. I always forget about this. When you're going stealth versus passive perception, who is it? The stealth has to meet it to beat it, or is it just beat it?
I have no idea.
It's always been.
I don't know.
It's always been this precarious rule.
I'm pretty sure that's a DM ruling right there. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost my
Well, I'm
pencil.
gonna say you had Slice had to beat the passive perception since that was the set. Well, actually,
yeah, I mean, if yeah, that makes sense.
okay. I'm gonna say Slice barely passes, and so starts. Hey, Takari, I didn't hear you were coming.
I just got here, and I wanted to show. I wanted everyone to meet two of my friends that didn't get to meet her yet.
You want to introduce who? Oh! He turns around and sees the two of you. You two are quiet.
Yeah, normally. That's why I'm still alive.
I see. Well then, it's been a while. How are you two doing? Dearest and Slice, right? I think we lost Boyo. I think we lost Boyo. Boyo, come
what?
back to us.
Just for a moment.
There you go. You're
I
back.
fucking hate this thing.
Welcome back. But I believe Dearest and Slice, right?
Yeah. Slice here just got back from a trip from Mechanus for the past year, and I woke up recently from being knocked out for the past year and keeping the entire town of Nofleisal from blowing up.
Sounds like a blast, I guess, or not a blast.
Unintended?
Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, you guys wanted to be our kid, and it goes over and picks him up. There we go. Ta-ta. Presents him.
Everyone's a girl.
Dearest would take the kid, for some reason, expertly be able to hold a kid, And
He is a robot.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's racist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot.
reasons.
Reasons.
I was waiting for someone else to say it.
Well, it's not
Hugbear, who
racist.
has lectured all last session.
Just out of
It's not
Hey,
racist.
Warforged.
No,
Hey.
no, it's
Are
not
all metal
racist.
people robots?
Stop!
Dearest,
It's not
Dearest,
racist.
Dearest,
It's speciesist.
Dearest, what is your passive persuasion?
Passive persuasion?
Yeah,
You gotta make the baby like you,
10
bro.
plus
your persuasion bonus.
29,
Fuck. Yeah, the child.
which is the minimum I can roll for persuasion too. So
You see the child opens her eyes as she used to be taking. She was taking a nap. It looks like, and opens her eyes and immediately just sees her face and is just smiling and all happy.
Oh,
I'm gonna need slice. I'm gonna need slice to make a persuasion check though.
That could have been really bad. That baby could have opened her eyes, saw you, and been like, "No!"
Doesn't seem to really care for Slice.
that's fair. Yeah, he's just gonna, like, she's adorable. Are you sure that she's related to you? Like looking at Takari.
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Dearest, insight check. I'm kidding. But you look back and forth between the baby and Takari, the baby and Varus, and you can see some of the you can see facial features from a bit of both.
Familial resemblance.
Yeah, he's just gonna hold the baby and kind of coo at it a little bit, and before handing it off to Slice, and he's just gonna go, "You need to get comfortable with babies."
Yes, my lord, I will be comfortable with babies.
Seeing the cute little moment with Dearest and Erwin, Kari has a smile on her face, like, "Aw," but like that's what she wants. She wants, yeah. Rain is like jumping all over the place, and there was a sad song just a little bit ago, so.
Don't listen to sad songs every time.
It's on Spotify. It's on Shuffle.
Excuses.
Tell Spotify to fuck right off.
I tried. I'm out of skips. But, just seeing that, she has a smile on her face, like, it's a cute moment.
How many people can you have on Spotify Premium? Because I have Premium. I'll just put you on mine.
It depends. You can have like family plan and stuff, but I think that's like a little extra. Actually, if that's the case, I might be able to add mana on mine. Hey.
I believe you can also link your link your Spotify with your Discord, and if you're listening to something, Discord. If you have Discord and Spotify open, you're listening to something, people can tune in.
Yeah, but if you don't have premium, then you still have to listen to ads, and then you jump in halfway through a song. It gets annoying real quick. I did it to Blue the other day, and like I sat there with no music playing for a minute, and I'm like, oh, she's listening to ads.
Sorry. There was just a bunch of ads that popped on. I'm like, oh, great. I'm just sitting here in ad mode. Okay.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I have the family plan.
Anyway, yeah,
fine.
no, he's gonna hand the baby off to Slice. He's gonna look at Varys and like, you and me should probably have a talk, though.
That was a Slice?
No, he's talking to Varys.
Okay.
Come on, let's take a walk. And he's gonna start walking out of the room.
If this is gonna be a discussion about don't betray Takari or you'll kill me, I've already received that threat from Hugbear.
Oh no, Hugbear is
from
incapable. Hugbear is incapable of what I'm able to do to you. Let's walk.
Just so you know, if it's gonna be the same discussion I already got from Hugbear, Probably not going to absorb it because I've already received it once, and it's going to go with you.
All right. Cool, yeah. He's going to start walking, and he's just going to be like, so, why would you assume I'd try to kill you?
It was more just the tone and the presenting that you gave on that statement, and so...
I wouldn't do anything so crude. Killing is definitely more Hugbear's forte, and him and me both know it. I'm more of the talk my way out of things person. So, let me make myself perfectly clear. You hurt her, any way, shape, or form, I won't hesitate to make you pay, because, you see, I don't have the ability to kill in the finesse that Hugbear does. I have abilities that allow me to reshape people's minds and personalities. I can wipe your memory clean, leaving you a mere shell of your former self. And that's just the beginning of what I can do. So, if you value your sanity and your identity, I suggest you think twice before crossing her or the people I care about. And it's that simple. I won't kill you. I'll make it so that you never existed, and never remember that you existed. And I can make everyone else forget too. And rewrite you into the perfect man for her, because she does care about you. So live up to those expectations.
And I appreciate that you care for Takari, but I hate to break it to you, steel trap.
Doubtful.
You know, I'm a little hurt. I'm a little hurt that you presume that I'm up to something.
No, I don't presume anything, but I have learned that the minute that you let your guard down and trust someone, that person could lash out and hurt someone that you care about. I'm the prime example of it. And then...
Good thing I'm not like in your shoes then. Appreciate the talk. I'm gonna go back to my family, okay? And he's just gonna walk away.
And with that, he's actually going to start walking around the city.
Okay.
Takari's probably just teaching Slice how to hold Erwin properly.
Let's when do we have? Let's see. Now I gotta figure out the kind of roll to make for holding the baby. When do we go? Let's go Dex. I need a Dex check from Slice. I'll say with advantage since Takari is sort of assisting and teaching him.
Wonderful.
He is a fucking champ at it. If you're confident, if your rocker ever breaks, you got Slice.
Slice is the new nanny.
Nanny Slice coming to theaters near you.
See, Slice, you're natural.
This is quite nice. I'm used to carrying around mostly heavy gear, so it feels like nothing.
Brain had a thought and it just left as immediately as it came. Sorry. If Slice looks at Takari, she kind of has, the smile kind of fades a little bit.
Uh-huh.
She's been thinking about the marriage and Erwin's safety, and she's not sure. She's unsure of what she wants to do. But before, like, if Varys is coming back, like, she'll just take Erwin in her arms and kind of rock with her. And I knocked over my dice again.
Don't knock over your
Stop
dice.
that.
I am trying not to, but my cord says otherwise.
Oof.
Hey, Slice. Can I ask you a question?
Of course, Takari.
No?
Hey, Slice, could I ask you a question? Well, of course. No!
That's not a question, my lady.
That is a statement of fact.
No, let you know.
I am sorry, my mom was asking if I had any canned koozies. I do not.
Okay.
As I was about to ask the question for Slice,
Uh-huh.
are you... I'm sure you're... How do you tell if you're in love with somebody or not? Just staying for a cause.
Well, forgive me, Takari, but I don't think I'm the right person to ask this sort of question. As for you see, I feel compassion and strong friendships, but I don't feel love.
I had an idea. I want you to meet someone else.
Lead the way.
She'll...
She'll not lead the way.
She will turn around and ignore him.
And just, do you want me to follow you?
I'm sorry, my mom has company over and I'm being bothered.
Oof.
And anyway, so Takari is gonna kind of take Slice's hand and kind of lead, carrying Erwin and leading him to go find Kira.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Investigation or perception?
Perception, you said? Or an investigation?
Investigation or perception.
Perception, because that's gonna be high.
Go right ahead.
$24.
24. There it is.
My rolls are better today. Why?
With the 24, yeah, you're able to find her. You see that she's mostly, you see that she's be talking to some of the waits, some of the staff.
Hey, Kira.
Oh, hi, Takari. How is my sister?
I'm doing great. So, I have a friend. He kind of likes you.
I what now?
Well,
You making shit up now?
but anyway. This is Slice.
She's just making shit up.
And she'll...
Yaww.
Aw, sweet.
No, she's making up. She's making up for our friend Hob because they got me a present while they were out today. Do you want to see what the present was?
At the break, maybe. What is that? Wait. I can't see.
Fucking
What
love
is
it.
Mormon.
The Book of Mormon for the former Mormon priest here.
We thought of you.
Fucking love that. I love that.
There you go. Wait, is he actually? Is he really? Is he really doing it?
You're gonna set off the smoke alarm like that.
I don't care if I set off the smoke alarm. This book deserves to burn.
I prefer we don't.
Agree.
We don't
Just
activate
remember, your
anything that
trash
Twitch
can
doesn't
here
like.
is not fireproof. But apparently that book is.
Yeah, this book is flame resistant. Apparently. Okay, cool.
Damn.
I'm gonna go set a fire real quick.
I wouldn't doubt it.
The Book of Boyo.
But anyway,
Read that.
Pyrrha. And bye. So, Pyrrha, this is my good friend Slice. And I think you two should go on a date.
Why don't you go ahead and make me?
Because he is a knight, and technically Pyrrha would go for the typical knight stuff.
I'm gonna say make just a general charisma check.
Charisma check.
Because there was some to see about him having feelings for her, in which he clearly stated, "What?"
But also
I'm gonna
he's building a
use
Ken doll.
I don't know where my pencil went.
Okay, 10.
Oh, there it is. I'm using an insult because
You want this? All right, go ahead.
Because it's when we find out Takari is evil and is trying to wish a childless life on their siblings. I don't want any competition to the throne, therefore I'm going to make sure all of my siblings are celibate or with robits.
22. Okay. And she goes,
oh, son of a bitch.
"Oh, well, Takari, if you are certain of this,
Yeah.
Slice, would tonight at 5 o'clock work for you? I would have to check with my lord." Okay. Well.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So,
We.
I would need to have
Probably just
spoil-
after making shit up.
Maybe Takari wants someone else to be in a relationship too,
Nah.
and instead of her sister.
I will, as long as you tell my lord why I am not by his side for this afternoon, then I will take your offer on this date. Splendid. Just meet me in front of our family estate, and I'll show you around the town. All right. And then she goes off in her own direction, leaving you in Slice.
Takari will sending to Dearest. Hey, Slice is going on a date with my sister for the evening.
With that, Dearest is coming back.
You were just looking around the markets. You were like, this looks interesting. Slice is going on a date.
Literally, just like, and he's just gonna walk up to her and go, "I'm sorry, you did what now?"
Okay, so I set up my sister with Slice because she's a knight, and I wanted to see my sister go out on a date instead of actually. Like, she's like fumbling because she was like, I kind of wanted to.
What have I done?
Setting them up.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. I just don't think that I ever really considered Slice would have romantic feelings.
I don't, my lord.
But you should try. You never know. Something could come out of this, or it could just be a waste of time. We won't know.
I mean, it didn't have romantic.
Unless you had plans for later.
I don't. I didn't have any romantic feelings either until I knew Hone for a little bit. So.
See, you never know. You two could probably hit it off.
I know nothing of dates.
Neither did I.
Oh boy. And I
Take
guess
her to do an enjoyable activity that normal people would enjoy doing.
I believe she said she was going to show me around the city.
There you go, a walk. That's fine. Talk to her. Get to know her. Let her get to know you. Don't talk about me the entire time.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Well, else what should I talk about, my lord?
How about
Yeah,
any
there
of
you
the adventures that you've been on? Talk about me as if I were a normal person in your party, not that you're serving me.
I will try. My lord. Something low. I think they must have done something of Mechanus. I don't know.
Yeah, Mechanus. Talk about that a little bit.
You know the place you were tortured?
Are you sure, my lord?
Oh, what have you been doing for the last for the last?
So what have you been doing recently? Oh, I was
was tortured.
just say that you got out of prison recently in another plane, and that we had to like prove your innocence. That's simple.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to get a friendship started. Hey, I was a bad guy for a moment.
If it comes up.
Oh, I'm a convict.
I was almost a convict.
What do you do for work? Oh, I was a convict. I was held and tortured for,
You know the usual things.
a year. Normal.
August.
What it is.
Christ.
None of you should just no.
I will certainly try, my lord.
Just enjoy yourself. That's simple.
Alright. And unless there's anything you two want, Dearest or Takari want to do something specifically, we can go right to that date and we can do some rolls.
I mean, is there anything you wanted to do?
Not at the moment. My chair is annoying me.
Cool. Then yeah, let's do some rolls.
Alright, I need Slice to make me make a persuasion check. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do this in phases, much like we did with Takari's date with Varus and the Feywild. It's gonna involve 3 persuasion rolls. So initially, against her insight, and I can tell you this: she rolled a natural. She rolled a natural 7. And
I don't know what modifier she has. She could have a plus 19.
That's a fair point. And so, in the initial date, things are going well. Dearest is initially able to maintain some conversation.
Dearest?
With Slice. Shush. With Fyra. Haha! Joke's on you! With Fyra, and things seem to be going well as they go into the market. I need another roll for you. Someone, help.
I'll help you.
You caused this.
I know I did. That's the powers of chaos good.
Good. Is it?
And so in the second time, it seems Slice got a little distracted as there seemed to be a little bit of an intense negotiation going on, and he tried to keep things calm and sort of stopped paying attention to Fyra, and so she didn't really like that, but she was okay with Dearest with Slice trying to keep the fucking peace. Shut the fuck up.
No. No.
And so they carry on, and as we get to the closing of the date, I need one more persuasion roll, please.
I should have cast glibness on him before he went.
Yeah.
And as they come to the end where they meet back up at the estate, you see they talk for a bit, and then you see she walks back into the estate. Slice just standing out there.
Boyo.
Okay.
Snapchat.
Oh shit.
You can check after this roleplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Sorry.
but like
Probably
What
hanging
now?
out in
court.
Takari is probably hanging out in Pyrrha's room, waiting for Pyrrha to get back
Okay.
with Erwin. So, how'd it go?
Slice seems like a nice person, but I think I would
a little
rather.
socially awkward. I apologize.
I think I would rather have. It's not that he's socially awkward. I think I would rather have someone with a little more personality.
Fair.
But he's a general good. He's a good person. He's not bad. Just not for me, I would say.
Fair.
But I see what you're. I know what you're trying to do, and I appreciate the thought.
Just looking out for my sister. Also, question now that we're kind of away from everybody else.
What the forest do?
I don't know if I'm in love with him anymore.
We had our last conversations about this how long ago?
Just before the wedding.
Well. No, I meant like when you were last over and you thought about ending it with when you were with Hugbear.
Oh,
She talked to her mother, not her sister.
I talked to my mom.
Sorry.
Talked to mom about it.
Sorry, I must have thinking about one of your. I mistaken it for one of your previous boyfriends.
We won't talk about those.
Yeah.
They were previous boyfriends?
Yeah, father had no idea what he was doing.
Coach.
Yeah. No. Not again.
What makes you think you don't love him? Did he hurt you? Because I will kill him.
Yeah, so will everybody else. But no, he didn't hurt me. Or Erwin. He's kind of a drug addict.
I'm kidding, don't say that.
No, she's usually honest with her sister. So I feel like I got married for the wrong reason. Just because that's what father wanted. And I was pregnant. And just...
You feel that the situation... You feel like your situation kind of forced you.
Yes. And I may be in love with somebody else. I just didn't realize until I got married.
Oh. And you would want to pursue this other person.
Kinda. Honestly, I don't know how he feels about me.
Well, if you do want to go through this, what do you want to do with Vars? Do you want him to never show up again? Do you still want him to be around your child?
I would want her to at least have a relationship with him. Just because we didn't work out, that doesn't mean that she can't be around a parent.
Well,
I've met plenty of people that have fallen out of love, but had a kid in the process. Like, if Dearest wants to be in her life, that's up to him. If everyone wants nothing to do with him when she's older, that's up to her. I'm not going to deny a child the right to see a parent.
Well, if this is what you truly think, that if you don't think that your love, you don't have any more feelings towards Varus, but you have feelings for someone else, if you're truly confident about it, then no one should stop you. Well, shouldn't, but don't let anyone stop you.
I know.
Because in our royalty life, where things were just given to us or forced our hand, I think it's about time that we deserve something of our picking.
Yeah, and love should be one of them.
Precisely. Well,
I just wanted to see you go on a date for once, instead of dreaming about it.
I've been on dates.
Not many.
You just weren't around when I had them. I had 20, 100 dates.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a person that's never been on a date.
That sounds like you've never been on a date before.
It's like those guys that live in their parents' basements. I've seen lots of boobs. All the boobs.
Sure.
Am I wrong?
You're not. You're really not. But I feel like I have more feelings for a member of my party member. A member of my party.
It's Hugbear.
Not-
It's Hugbear, isn't it? I mean, I get it. He's tall. He's built.
Sorry?
I mean, kinda not my thing, but maybe. But
Is it? It's not Sice, but the other one.
Dearest, and she'll kind of grab the necklace that Dearest has given her, and kind of look away, like she's not denying it. But if Pyrrha, being her older sister, knows everything about her.
Takari.
Okay, yes, fine. I have feelings for Dearest.
I see. Well, I guess
Like,
he is single, right?
complicated.
This is more interesting. Well, if you truly
He
wish to,
kind of has a hot girlfriend.
so he
fiancé.
is taken.
In sorts.
Well, if this
But-
is a path you genuinely feel you want to take, that's your decision. Takari, what are you looking at? What is that?
Sorry, being messaged. What was the question? This
Sorry,
is actually Kat talking. Not sorry.
Oh no. She wasn't saying a question. She wasn't asking a question. She was saying that if this is the path you genuinely feel you want to take, it's up to you.
But what if I like his girlfriend as well?
If that's your feelings, I can't tell you otherwise. Not sure if I'm uncertain if Father would approve, but
He would most definitely disapprove, but I honestly, at this point, I don't care.
now that's the Takari I know.
Like, I don't know. I find both of them like very attractive, and it's very unsettling. But
And-
there's also Varys too, and yeah, we had a thing, but
Have you considered possibly having an open relationship with Varys?
I can talk to him about it.
So this way, you two can still be together, but you two would have the freedom to explore.
Not a bad idea to talk to him about it. Thank you, Kira. That's actually helpful.
I always look out for my little sister.
Yeah. I also try to. You know what? You can find your own date.
Fine, be that way. And
I mean, I will help you if you ask. I was just picking on you also.
I know.
But I suppose I need to have a talk with Varys.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get back to this, to my work here.
Would you be interested in watching your niece for a little bit, so I can talk to
will
her?
certainly take one distraction away from your conversation.
She'll hand over Erwin to Kira.
And she takes it. And she takes your child.
I will come back later to come and get her. Maybe. Depending on if we're staying the night.
It's up to you. This is day 5 right now with this break. And you have Dearest and Slice review.
Yep. So, Takari is gonna go find, Varys.
Okay. So this is still the same night, so we're talking this is like 10:30-ish. Oh, you see
Yep.
that? Hi, Takari. Come to say goodnight.
So, I know we've kind of had I've come to talk.
Yes, I remember that whole conversation.
So, would you be open to having an open relationship?
You want to be able to explore the other options while still being married?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're okay with it?
Yeah, I mean, going back in our previous conversation, I felt that you probably still didn't have strong feelings for me, and you wanted to be able. I sensed you want to be able to. I sort of sensed that maybe I wasn't sure if this was gonna. I wasn't sure how long this was gonna last after our last conversation, so I sensed that maybe our relationship was uncertain, but by being in an open relationship, we're still married. Our child still has her 2 parents, but it gives us the wiggle room needed to seek other options.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm okay with you exploring as long as you're okay with me exploring.
Oh, definitely.
Alright.
I want us to have still communication. We still need that.
Of course.
But I want us to be able to explore and not feel guilty about it, or you shouldn't do that because you're royal. I don't give a fuck. If I did things by the book of being royal, I wouldn't be out adventuring.
That is true.
And my father has tried on many occasions. He just won't talk about those.
I can see why he doesn't want to talk about his failed attempts. If I may ask, was there someone you're already looking at?
Possibly 2.
Okay. Wow, you're already ahead of me by 2. Okay. That was quick.
Listen, if you go venturing, you run into kind of attractive people.
I mean,
Some more so than others.
I mean, I understand that. I'm looking at one right now. He gives a wink.
Okay.
Wow.
Deep thought too of like now that they're kind of communicating with each other, she was kind of had a brief thought of going over the conversation, and he says that she kind of just blushes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't know how to respond. She was
Like you had a plan for you to discuss, and then he inserted something, and now you're just like, oh.
Yep.
He stopped your momentum. Now you're trying to pick it back up.
Uh-huh. I think that will be good for us. Being open and honest with each other.
Alright. Yeah, I can see that. Well, I think we're actually moving forward with something.
Maybe. Or we could be writing our own doom, but we'll figure that out when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. And just so you know, if any of your other relationships, if any of your other partners are not treating you as kindly or fairly, let me know, and I'll send it to the darker parts of the Feywilds.
I don't think that's necessary, but okay. Good night, Varys.
Good night, Takari.
She'll give him a kiss on the cheek.
And he'll return one to the cheek as well.
Then she'll go off to her room for the night.
Okay. Dearest, do you want to do anything before we close out the night?
Oh, are they staying the night?
That seems like it, yeah.
All right, cool. So, until evening time happens, Dearest and Slice had a slight conversation about how he felt while they were like training outside of the training grounds, because I'm sure the castle has one. And how he felt about going on a date, and yeah, that was my master plan.
Okay.
But they're training while they talk. So.
But, okay, so he essentially gives you the gist that it seemed to start off fine, making good conversation, and then when they went to the market, there seemed to be an aggressive, almost physically aggressive trade negotiation going on, and Slice stepped in, acted mediator / just to calm things down a bit, in which he was able to, and the business went fine and went back to Fyra, and then and when they came to the ending, she said that she basically said you're a good person, but I think it would be best that we just remain friends.
Well, hey, you became friends with someone.
Are dates always required to make friends, my lord? Were my adventures with the rest of your friends dates, my lord?
Sort of. Dates are basically just interactions to determine if you think you're romantically interested in the person that you're out on the activity with. However, considering that you and me and the rest of the party would go out and do adventures together, we kind of would grow close, but realistically, unless you develop romantic feelings for someone in the party, it was just friends hanging out. But, that's generally how some relationships start anyway, so...
I see. Well, as I've stated previously, my lord, I don't feel love, or have not felt it. I hope no one in our party has feelings for me, because I hate to disappoint them.
Bot might, so I'd be careful with that. But
I'll keep that in mind, my lord.
But also on that note, I didn't feel love either until me and Hone had been hanging out for the better part of 2 months, so...
Pop's only feelings are to take things apart and put them back together.
So you want to touch Slice all over?
I want to take them apart and see how it works on the inside.
Okay, Bob.
But yeah, it's something that gets activated in us. We're not biological, so it's almost like a switch that gets flipped.
No.
I see.
I need to borrow Slice's arm.
So perhaps I need to wait for the right person to turn on my switch.
Yes, you need to find the right person to turn you on. That is correct.
You're welcome.
Thank you for setting me up for that. That was great. Oh.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and you said that, I'm like, he better fucking get this.
But yeah, no, just don't worry. It'll come eventually. I'm sure, especially considering that at the moment you're kind of immortal. So
we're both immortal, my lord.
Right, we haven't had this talk yet. I won't be.
I don't understand, my lord.
I am in the process of creating myself a flesh and blood body. I'll be shedding my warforged skin, as you'll call it, to don one of flesh and blood, so me and Hone can potentially start a family and get married and have kids. I can experience life as a person. Because you may be content being a warforged. I'm not. Internally, I wasn't supposed to be one.
I'm only content to protecting you, my lord.
That's another thing. Technically, your oath would end after I switch bodies. I won't require... I'll be more vulnerable. That being said, you aren't bound to me anymore. You swore to protect me. That body's... If you want to sit around and guard a hunk of metal after I've switched bodies, that's up to you. But realistically, I will, for all intents and purposes, be passing on. So...
Sure.
But it will still be you, my lord.
But it won't. You're going to be free of your oath when I switch bodies. I would love for you to stick around. I would love to have you around still. You're still my friend, but that choice is yours. You have no oath or obligation to stay anymore. You have your choice to grow and leave. And if that's what you want to do, it's up to you. But your oath will be null and void after I've switched bodies.
Then when the time comes and my oath is broken, I'm going to take time to think, my lord.
And that's a smart thing to do. Now, get your damn shield up or I'm going to cut your head off.
Well, now you got me in this state of mind, my lord.
Get good.
Fucking.
That actually hits his AC too. I'm mad about that.
Ting! Oh! And it just immediately what he was thinking, throws it away and focuses on the training. Okay, then am I to presume correctly? So this is the 5th day. This is the 9th and 5th day. So on the 6th day, you'll head back. The 3 of you will head back.
Yep. After Takari gives Erwin a kiss goodbye and hug,
Yep.
and a better understanding with Varys, and Takari has a little bit more. If you're noticed, has a little bit more of a smile to her face, knowing that she could possibly. He doesn't know what she's thinking, but she has a smile on her face.
Now he doesn't know telepathy yet.
Nope.
Alright. And so, both of you leave town. One of you feeling better knowing that your future and opportunities are more open. And so both of you head back to Nova Style. Takari, is there anything you want to do with these last 4 days in particular?
This device. I hate this device that I'm on. I really do.
Okay,
Because
good?
it tastes. I think so. I don't know.
Okay. Gotcha.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Probably just hang out and hang out with the party or at the tavern.
Good. All right. And so with that, Dearest. Just keep in mind, there's 10 days.
I know, and I actually forgot there's 10 days in a week, and that fucks up my calculations for the thing that we were talking about a lot. And I'm mad at you for that.
You weren't here when we first started. You could have said.
Hey, whose fault is that?
Sounds like a you problem. So, what is it you want to try to accomplish in these 10 days?
So, first 4 days, he's training actively. I am trying to get, realistically, he's training with 2 rapiers to improve his skills. I'm trying to get dual wielder.
Okay.
I want him to dual wield rapiers.
Okay.
Because it's fucking cool.
Okay, then I'm presuming you use your dexterity bonus for attacks and hits?
Yeah.
Okay, so then what we'll do is, so if you're going to train those 4 days specifically, you need to beat, so you need to have 2 successes. So why don't you go ahead and make me, let's go 1 day at a time, since assuming you're going to spend fully each day doing this training.
Yeah.
Okay, so so first, make your first dexterity check. 23, okay. So...
Wait, hang on. Wait. I clicked dexterity,
Yeah.
but it rolled it as a... Wait, why is it +8?
Oh, because of your bard ability to add half proficiency to your...
That's right!
Jack of all trades.
I forgot about that!
Me too. Motherfucker. Okay.
The DC just went up by 7.
Yeah, so 30. No. Fine, 29. Okay, so yeah, so you're confident you make it your first day of training. I can say this. I guess I'll just say the DC is 21.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your second check. Ooh.
Ow.
You keeping the 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Second day training. Maybe just a little. Is this what This is what stiffness feels like from this kind of intense training. maybe you're just getting rusty. But the second day, not as
Unintended.
yeah. Second day, not as strong. So go ahead and make your third attempt. Oh boy.
Wow.
You get it a little bit in your head that time. And you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I'm capable of doing this. But Slice is encouraging you and trying to keep you going. You're like, well, okay, I got another day ahead of me, so I need you to make your last dexterity check.
Can you inspire yourself?
He's not that kind of bard where he can inspire himself.
No, I can't, unfortunately.
And sadly, you find yourself in the exact same situation.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
No.
Are you kidding me?
It looks like a 15 on my screen.
It does.
It looks like it landed on the 15. Yeah.
It looks like it landed like crevice up. What the fuck?
Dearest, that's cocked.
Crevice?
No.
Yeah, that's a cocked die.
Well, oh well.
An 11 for me.
Sucks to suck. But yeah, you find yourself in the same position, and unfortunately, you do not get what you're looking for in these 4 days. But just know, you are one success away.
Okay. So technically, they're going to Nofliosile, or not Nofliosile.
So on the 5th day, on your 5th...
The 5th day, that's when they go out.
Your 5th day is all Hestine, and you come back on the 6th day, so you have 6, 7, 8, 9, you have...
Well, what I'm talking about is Hestine, he has a conversation, and then Slice goes on a date all day, and then Slice comes back and they train more. So, could I make another roll for that 5th day, considering that...
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Realistically.
Ooh!
What the fuck is going on? Oh, that makes me salty.
I'm gonna say, here's the thing. Compared to all the previous days, we spent a whole day. This is only a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me D100 for me.
Oh god.
If you roll a 10 or under. Okay. If you rolled a 10 or under, I would have said you lost that one success.
Okay.
But no.
Oh, that was ow.
You started off strong, and then you went down.
Fair.
So no, you did not get it on
All
that
right.
day. You can wish to continue your training, see if you can get that one extra.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
keep
so-
going.
Okay, so Hugbear will, Hugbear's around. Hugbear can help. I mean, at least in the training bit. I mean, physically active.
I only give advantage when someone who knows the feat is teaching.
Oh, fair enough. Would anybody in the hunting guild have dual wield? Or anybody in town?
Yes, actually. Hold on, I just want to check something, because if what I'm thinking is correct, I'm gonna be so happy.
Drop the bomb.
Jerome.
Get the bomb out here. We need to dual wield.
And so Jerome comes out and gives you a few critiques on this day, and probably keeps poking at you. Not physically, but just keeps poking at you with no, that is not how you hold it. You got to hold it more towards the hilt with your left hand, along with your right.
You know the whole training montage in Mask of Zorro, and it's just Anthony Hopkins being a dick?
Yeah.
That's what you're getting right now.
It's Jerome being a dick to Dearest.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
So go ahead and make me the last dexterity check with advantage. There we go.
baby.
Oh!
All it took was some ass kicking from Jerome to finally understand how it works, so you can now go ahead and add a dual wielder. And you will be given a standard rapier.
Wonderful. Where's
Drum, you're the best. You're the bomb.
I help when I can. I try not to take enough credit. I try not to take credit for a lot of things. I mean, when I tell stories about our fight with that big air elemental several months back, I don't say that I had the final kill. I said it was a team effort.
You did it, man. I tell everybody, you just slay out there. By the way, how are all of our thousands of pets that we've entrusted with you? The fucking hunting guild has dragons, has owlbears, has T-Rexes.
Oh, well, it's been chaotic, but we've been managing. They're a lot more tamed and listening than when we first got them. The Gorgon is opened up a bit. It's not as scared.
Excellent. Whenever you guys want to harvest the shit out of that thing, just, start taking scales. Same with the dragon. Don't tell Takari.
I mean, dragons would lose their scales naturally as they grew.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Do dragons shed?
Yeah,
Yes.
they do, actually.
Why not?
Huh, I did not know that. Okay.
They shed every 3 months.
Gotcha.
By normal weeks, so I don't know what that is in 10-day weeks.
Oh, well.
I have lots of dragon scales, but nobody
if
ever
that's-
asks me.
Well, if that's the case, it turns around and is like, "Don't throw it away!" And starts running. Okay, so there you go. On your 6th day, you managed to get the dual wielder feat. Now you have these last 3 days. What would you like to attempt on these 3 days?
He is going to, in fact, obviously spend some time with the party, and try to, build up relationships in his free time, hang out with Snow and read her stories, and he switches between Draconic and Common so that she can learn both. As I've said, Snow is basically his daughter, and he treats her as such. But yeah, no, we he's spending he's introducing Hone. I was getting there. He's introducing Hone to. I have a list. He's introducing Hone to Snow as well, but Hone would know of Snow at least, and Slice from Dearest memories in his own head, so that's the thing. But
hey, honey, this is our adopted family.
yeah, basically, this is basically my brother. This is my daughter. This is but also he is. I know I had mentioned I wanted him to try and get the chef feat or cook feat, whatever it is.
Okay.
Or at least proficiency in cooking tools.
Okay.
And the mentality is he's about to become mortal. He's gonna have to eat, and he wants to be able to cook for both him and Hone.
Okay. Well.
And Snow.
Well. Are you trying to attempt this on your own? Do you try to find?
No, he's going to the fucking tavern where they're always serving fucking waffles and pancakes.
Okay. Okay. So you go to Sildy for that, as she is more the. She's like the head cook, and basically food runs by her.
Okay.
And so let's see, for a chef. I know I did this with Corra. I'm trying to remember what the stat was for that one. I'm gonna say
Which feat?
chef.
Yes, survival.
Can I say that Takari was hanging out with Hone and Onyx in those other days at the tavern?
Yeah. You said you're gonna spend the 4 days, your last 4 days, essentially hanging out.
Yeah.
It might have been performance or something too.
It'll initially be persuasion. Performance is for the final round.
I was going to say, a thing that he has been encouraging is Snow and Onyx get to be friends so that Snow has a dragon friend, so it's not all just humanoids.
Okay.
So, just saying that now.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so let's just do general wisdom. So why don't you go ahead, make me a wisdom check.
I feel like Aiden comes out every once in a while and is just like, I don't know about these baby dragons. I don't know, they're baby dragons.
Okay. On the first, so if you're committing a full day to training,
Yeah.
first day you feel pretty confident. And you manage to get one success.
Oh wait, I get advantage because they have right.
That is a fair point. You rolled. You can still crit. So go ahead. Make it with advantage.
Let me make another one, and then I'm going to switch this over to having advantage on this. So
Okay, well, 23. So first day you're confident and you get one success. Go ahead and make another check. Which you need 2 successes. There it is. Yeah. Fucking, you impress her. And, go ahead and add the chef feat.
Wonderful. I can make goodies. Can I roll? Could I potentially roll performance so that I could do like it always looks like hibachi style? like all his stuff is super like he's just.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Hi Lynova, how's it going?
Lynova.
I hit the
Long time no
wrong
see.
button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
Lynova.
I'm sorry. I was trying to mute myself and I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, you
I've
muted
done that so
yourself
many
by
times.
removing yourself from the conversation.
It did mute technically.
I did mute. I'm sorry,
Alright,
Kenzie.
you know what?
Ow.
Okay, you still need to make a, you still probably need to make like a wisdom check to make sure the food is edible, but I'll allow you to make a charisma a check to make it look it's good.
Okay, I mean everything is like just as a standard or like right now.
If you're trying to, if you're in this, whenever you're making food, it will be a wisdom. Well, it's a chef feat. But
Yeah.
if you're trying to be, with the chef feat, you're just able to make food. But if you're trying to make anything extravagant,
Like I'm it's always going to be good food. However, if it looks good, that's what I'm.
that is going to be then I'll say charisma.
Okay, cool. I could do that.
You know what? Fuck it.
Oh, you mean
just
the
got the
charisma?
feat. You feel confident about that nat 20. Why don't you make the charisma check to see how your first.
All right.
You mean the
Sindra's gonna give you an
charisma-based character can do
Sindra's
charisma
giving you
well?
opportunity tonight to cook for the tavern.
He's cooking for the tavern. Let's see how it goes.
You gotta cook for Hugbear. Ooh.
Hugbear, roll me insight.
Delicious. Roll deliciousness, Hugbear.
He does not know Dearest was cooking. This is going to be his honest review.
Hugbear. You've been used to the taste of the food that is on in the tavern. You know, it's like you've gotten used to the taste of it. This is different, and it's good.
That'll do. That'll do.
That'll do, Dearest. That'll do.
And then Dearest walks out and just goes, and I'm the one who cooked it.
Immediately disgusted.
Hugbear, con save. No.
He's not Bender. Come on.
How did you do this with no sense of taste?
I was
Bad.
instructed, and then on top of that, I do have a sense of taste. I just turn it off and on.
Then why do you wear that hat?
Lynova.
Do you actually have a sense of taste? Can you just turn it on and off?
Yeah, I have that with my sense of smell as well.
I have a sense of taste, but I wear this hat.
He's a robot. Can he taste things?
I mean, considering that he was overwhelmed by scent in the Feywild to the point that he was, like, blinded and had to leave a room.
Well, god damn, look at you, fancy robot man. Alright, fine. I'll believe you. Congrats. What's with the stupid hat? Is it because I got rid of your other hat?
Yes. And he's still not wearing clothes, I would like to point out.
You know we have Taylor in town.
Yes, I know. I was waiting for my body to be done, though.
Just wear clothes!
What clothes?
Go shopping!
Doesn't know how.
Oh my god, I'm
He was
taking you shopping.
Listen. The story behind his current clothes, Hone gave them to him. He didn't own any other clothes.
Hone's being
He's
lazy.
never shopped for himself
You
before.
have
Always being
a high fashion store. at your
Bop
disposal.
is taking Dearest to get
I
close.
also
She's sick of
have
him being
Hone
naked.
again.
Harry's gonna follow.
Bop is sick of him being naked. She's taking him to get close. Come on, Dearest.
It's been 6 days. Hone will buy you clothes.
Yeah, probably.
Think.
She's probably tired of watching me walk around in metal.
Everything.
Okay, cool. So I guess we're all going shopping.
Okay, so you immediately head over to the high fashion area, and you see that Pela goes, "Oh, hi, not Pela, Milo." He goes, "Well, hi there. How can I help you?"
Fix it.
Fix what?
It needs clothes.
Our friend
Yeah, they
Dearest
are-
needs some clothes.
Apparently they're tired of me walking around without clothes. I don't need clothes. I don't have the dangly bits. Like,
If I have to wear clothes, you have to wear clothes.
Well, if you're
And
interested,
they make me.
If you're interested, I do have something. I think you would be. I think it may be something you would be interested in. And he goes to the back, and you see he brings out a set of clothes. You know steam powered giraffe, right? Dude, you're missing out.
do I need to Google something real quick?
Yeah, look up steam powered giraffe.
I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So I'm confused.
Look up steam
I don't
powered.
either.
Look up steam powered giraffe.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You want to look at rabbit before the transition.
You said steam-powered giraffe?
Correct.
No, they're a band. And who did you say you were looking at?
Rabbit before the transition. Because there was a member of the band who became transgender, and I really liked the outfit that they wore. I really liked the outfit that they wore before the transition.
This is deceptively comfortable.
You're holding that,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, I am.
I like this. I do like this. He already has that cool black coat with the fur collar too that would go great over it from when he went to fight the ice giant too.
Would you be interested in this outfit?
He's just gonna look at everyone else.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it's close.
Yes. Yes. I would actually need 2 pairs, but if you could make the second one to be custom built, I know that's a little weird, but I can show you as to why.
Okay. It's going, just so you know, it's going to be 50 gold apiece.
Okay, that's
Because this sort of material you don't get a lot.
fine. What's the material?
Giant crocodile.
Okay, what if they use something to bring it back to life, and I end up getting crocodiles swallowing me?
I love that fucking TikTok. Like, oh, what's your armor made of? Dragon scales. I cast Revivify. What?
Jesus. So do you accept the 50 gold?
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
so-
no, he'll do that.
Okay,
He'll do
so-
that. He
so-
is going to say, is it possible that second set you could make at the very least fire resistant, if not like immune, because my last set of clothes got swallowed in a volcano eruption.
For that, it's going to cost. So the first one's gonna be 50 gold. This custom-made one is going to be 150 gold if you want it to be enchanted.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, so if you want to get both, add 200. Remove 200 gold from your inventory.
Done.
Okay.
He's going to say, so as far as the measurements go, I will show you the person that needs them.
Okay. And Is it Slice?
No, it's
Oh,
my
the
other body.
Okay, got you.
He's like, here's the body. Take all the measurements you want.
A little creeped out.
Yeah.
And,
he simply explains, I'm going to be transferring my consciousness into this body. I prefer there not to be a huge change.
I see.
But
I can give you, and you see after measure the body, I can give you the second close. Because make it the close is no problem. This isn't getting enchanted. I should be done end of the week. No, end of the month. Sorry.
No rush. This still has another 2 months on it.
Okay. Which, by the way, when we end the 10 days, it'll be the 25th of the month, so it'll be 5 days away from finishing.
Okay. The clothes or the body?
The clothes. The second pair of clothes. Because you're given the first pair. You do.
Yeah, I'm getting that off the rack.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Cool. He's clothed now, guys.
Yay! Progress.
He looks dark and broody.
Just like yourself. All right. So now you got that, which that was your. Okay. You have. Oh no, because 3 days you did the chef, and you did it on the second day. You got one more day.
I mean, can he start, like, training with Hone again? Like, because she was the one that used to teach him back in the day, so...
Training for what?
I mean, trying to learn one of her feats. She's got... I don't know what he has and what she doesn't. Hang on. Yeah. I mean, realistically, can he just try to learn one of her feats? Literally any of her feats. He doesn't
you're gonna
have
have to
any
tell
of the
me
ones
what
that she does.
feats.
Oh, she has Actor, Alert, Tavern Brawler, and Eldritch Adept.
I'm gonna say Actor is gonna be the easiest one you can get.
Okay.
Given your current skills.
Right.
So.
Okay, cool.
So let's see. Swing for the fences. You try to get on your first day. Go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Okay.
You only need one success.
Fair. I'm assuming he gets advantage since she knows it.
Yes.
All right.
Your minimum roll is 29.
Good thing you have advantage, because 25 was the DC. So yeah, go ahead and add Actor.
Wonderful.
Okay, and so that will bring us to the end of our 10-day time skip, in which it'll be the 25th of the current month, with some of you getting either all or the majority of what you were looking to get, or you just chilled. I guess, unless Lynova, you thought of something you wanted to do with Bob. Okay. So we will be picking up. And so it'll be the first day after the time skip. It'll be early morning. We're gonna take a break here. So, we come to you guys after your time skip. It is the morning of. What would you guys like to do?
Yeah. I don't know. I had that, then left.
Okay,
But
let's end the
it's not
session then. No.
Takari's probably, because she's been hanging out with Hone in the tavern quite a bit the last couple days. So she's probably, gonna hang out there for a little bit.
Okay.
Dearest is shopping.
Okay.
How's our town build going with the turrets and such that we're building?
Jeez, how long ago was that?
A year and some change, because I think that started shortly after I went down.
Okay. I think it would be done by now.
So we have the rotating turrets.
Rotating turrets. Didn't you also have standard turrets?
Well, we had like the tower that was going to be able to 360.
Okay. I don't think I recall when I said that'd be done. But if it was given before the big, almost year time jump, then I'll say it should be done.
Okay. And then we're still working on the bubble. Yeah. We've paid for the bubble, but it's still being worked on.
Was that also given before the time jump?
Yes, it was. They were all given at the same time.
Okay. I think the bubble, I think it's still being worked on. I think it's at about a month, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll make that note in the server just so we have it.
Okay.
Is that armor that I commissioned for Snow done yet? Because I commissioned that even before I went down.
Oh yeah, it should be done.
Like a good month. Okay, cool.
Though because some time has passed, there maybe had to be some readjustments, some adjustments because
She's grown.
Dragon grown.
Yeah, but it was, the idea behind the armor is it grows with her.
Right. So
yeah.
So it is finished, but now it's got to make the extensions.
Okay.
And wasn't there armor for Takari or something like that being made?
I thought it was for Corra.
That was it was for both Takari and Corra, and that was going to be done in a week.
Okay, I remember if you were making it for Corra. I don't recall you saying you were making it for Takari.
Nope, Takari and Corra, and they were both supposed to have the Hugbear emblem on them, and I paid for both. So.
Yeah, because we said we need to get Corra up to snuff when they get back, because Corra's not being here for the last couple of sessions. But we need to do some buffing, and we got his stealth armor.
You paid a little less for the first one because you already had adamantine armor, and so that was sort of at a discount. And then you had to pay the full price for the second one.
Yeah, because I joked about putting the handprints on the front.
Gotcha. You good, Boyo?
Yes, Mana went thrift shopping today, and she is occasionally hopping in to show me her favorite things.
Gotcha. Okay.
She says she's done.
Okay. Then I will say that. How many days did I say?
You said it was going to take a couple of days for the first one because I had already provided the adamantine. And then the second one was going to take about a week.
Okay. And this was given during last session before the time skip.
Yes.
So yeah, Corra's armor is good to go. Takari's needs. Oh, actually, why don't you know? Because it takes a couple days. So. Takari's is 2 days away.
I mean, realistically, I could give Takari Corra's and vice versa since Takari's the one who's coming with us. So.
Okay, so you were specific that the one you gave the adamantine armor to with a quicker time was for Takari.
Well, I wasn't being specific. I needed 2 sets. I didn't give who they were for. Just I need 2 sets of this with Hugbear's. For all he knows, I was getting them for my knights, but I wasn't being specific who I got them for.
Well, you would hate to have a set of armor for a knight, and then it's too big for who you were meant to give it to.
Yeah, I imagine this doesn't have like magical properties. It doesn't grow or shrink.
It's metal.
I'm pretty sure he asked who each set was for.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, it would be Corra's first and then Takari's, but...
I mean,
Okay.
if it's only 2
Yeah,
days, we
that's
can
fine.
bum around for 2 days.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can bum around for 2 days to get that armor. That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, Cor's will be done. Takari's is 2 days away.
Okay, cool. Well, then, Dearest is going to give that armor to Corra.
So someone will have to let her let Anna or let Anna know that she's to add a certain piece of armor to her inventory.
Yeah, I'm letting her know now. I was texting her earlier today anyway.
Okay. Okay.
I just remembered now that there was armor being made after Boyle said something. I was like, oh yeah, there is.
So if that's the case, I mean, who's currently in the market right now?
I wasn't quite sure if we were gonna do markets, so I haven't rolled for new ones. If you don't mind giving me a minute, I can roll for...
That's fine.
Okay. I can roll for new markets. Oh, I don't need that.
Let me just throw him for a loop real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Boyle. Okay, cool. So future me, cut this part here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you go to the store in which first you go to the caravan store in which the same people who were selling the flowers and seeds and the alcohol were still there, but in which they had the same quality of when it comes to stuff. Maybe the alcohol guy, because he was interacting with the mighty glaive, he maybe doesn't have as much of the good drinks, since a lot of that went to the tavern. But you see there's a roguish person with like a selection of tools, and you see another guy that look. The last time you saw this kind of merchant, this is where you got your owlbear and your gorgons and your dragon eggs, but this guy's just a normal animal seller, that sells, pets and mounts.
Okay.
If you wish to extend your family.
I mean, I'm good on
Pets?
normal pet. I'm actually. What kind of pets does the pet seller have?
I need a horse. This is a pet store. So what do you wish to do?
So just normal animals, nothing special.
Are you approaching?
Yes, I'm approaching.
Okay.
Is he selling a unicorn?
Okay. He's got your typical, typical adventure, typical little animals for pets, and also he's got some mounts. But he's also got some interesting characters, some more untamed animals. For example, he has there's a lion.
Yes.
Okay.
In which you see it's kept in a cage.
Like a full-grown lion?
Yeah, but it's not like the cage is big enough for the. It's not. It is a big cage for the lion to be able to move around, and there's hay. So it's not. It doesn't look like it's being, not kept up. It looks
Well
fine.
killed for.
Fight this man.
Immediately. Speak with animals.
Got it.
I can speak with animals for 10 minutes.
Okay.
and he is simply going to ask, is this guy treating you guys well?
And you just get a massive collection of, oh, yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. If you only gave me a few damn treats once in a while. I was waking up from my nap. What the fuck are you doing?
He's going to look at the lion. Treating you well?
Just chooses not to talk to you.
Do you want out?
Choosing not to talk to you, but is staring at you judgingly.
I have a buddy. He's a big dude, but I think he could use a mount. Would you like a partner in crime to explore and fight with?
It's just gonna go back and just go back to its cat nap.
Why do you tell us about these things if you're not going to let us have them?
I could have it. I could buy it right now.
So mean.
You could if you wanted. He just doesn't show. Just
I was gonna say, could I roll persuasion?
Sure. Go ahead.
Whatever.
You don't sense. You think it doesn't mind the idea of being out of its cage, but you don't think it wants to do what you suggested.
It's gonna look at the guy who's selling them. So where'd you get the lion?
Yes. You see, this one we found separated from its pride, and we initially searched to see if we could find this lion's pride, but we could not. Sadly, we could not find it. We couldn't find it within the allotted time, and so I took him in.
It's gonna look back at the lion. Why are we separated from your pride?
It's napping.
Okay, he's just gonna. Fuck it. How much for the lion?
200.
Done. He's gonna slap 200 gold in there.
Go ahead.
In his hand. And, he's just gonna look at the lion. Get up, you're coming with me, buddy.
You see, it yawns, and it gets up and does like the big stretch.
Oh, what a good stretch, buddy.
And then it just jumps down. Now, just know, he's not the most trained compared to my other animals. It seems that he seems to be fine if you just left him alone.
Very well. I'm pretty sure he'll enjoy what I have planned for him.
See if he wants to hang out with the tiger shifters.
He's gonna, just like, come on. Let's take you to your new home.
Make me an animal handling check for me.
Inspiration.
Go ahead. Okay. Okay, yeah, it takes interest in what you have to offer, and, like, offer just, let's just see what he has, and, follows. And you see, as you walk through the streets, there are people that give you a little, bit of a little bit of a concerned look to the lion. What's good? It's like, oh, there's a lion now. Great, more.
He's gonna take it to the Hunters Guild, okay. And he's simply just gonna say, I need a room alone with this lion for the next 8 hours.
Are you sure about that? Because I would like to tell you that with these kind of creature, which I can feel the same. I feel it. I can feel like this one generally feels because I'm part, but lions don't like to be told what to do. They are they're leaders. They're no pun intended prideful.
That's fine. I'm not telling them what to do. I'm actually trying to assist them.
Alright, everybody clear out! And you said when people gather their things, their general things to get outside. I'll be outside if you need my help. And closes the doors. And now you have this whole guild hall.
Wonderful. He's just gonna say, alright, sit down. Don't move for the next 8 hours. Or at least stay within range. I'm gonna help you out and hopefully help you be able to communicate so you don't get captured again. Alright?
Go ahead and make me an animal handling check. Jesus. The lion just stands there.
He's just gonna put a hand on its flank and just he's gonna start casting Awaken.
Okay. How long does it take? 8 hours?
8 hours? Yeah.
Okay. We'll come back to that.
Yeah. That's what he's spending the rest of his day doing.
Okay. Everyone else?
Can Bob go look at the animals?
Yeah, Bob can go look at the animals. This is
Bob's
after.
gonna go look at animals.
All right, this is gonna be a little bit after Dearest. It's separated. You see the animal handler looks to you and says, hello, little one. What are you interested in one of my animals?
What animals you got? What's that?
You got your typical animals. You got your chickens, you got your pigs, you got your cows, and you got your ponies. Unless you're looking for something in particular.
Do you have anything interesting?
And you see he thinks about it for a sec, gives a whistle, and he extends his arm, and you see a parrot. Lands on his arm. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Yeah, yes you are. And it gives a bird a treat. I have this little guy.
It's okay.
Okay, Bodhi, go back to your cage, and you see the bird goes "fuck" and flies back into flies away.
Hoping there would be something more interesting. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's gonna wander off as if it was just like a passing thought.
You turn around and there's a monkey right in your face.
There's a monkey! How much for the monkey?
25 gold.
Okay, here you go. Come with me, monkey.
And the monkey is slightly bigger than you, so it looks at you, gives a little sniff. It pokes at your fox ears a bit. Seems pretty chill with you.
Okay, we're gonna go home now, monkey. Bye.
The monkey grabs your hand and goes with you. And now Bob has a monkey.
I too am, as we're walking, I'm going to cast because I think I just have speak with animals anymore. I think I did a thing. Didn't I do a thing?
I'll talk to animals? I don't believe so.
You don't know.
Fair point.
Oh my god.
You've been looking at my stuff. You've been looking at my stuff. Speaking with the animals. Speak with small. Would this be considered a small beast?
No. This is definitely not a small beast.
Damn.
As it is...
Because I can...
As it is bigger than you.
What kind of monkey is it?
It is... It's one of those monkeys. It's not an orangutan, but it's one of those, like, long orange hair monkeys.
Like a howler?
Hmm?
Like a howler?
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing that they have in D&D Beyond is a flying monkey.
It's not a flying monkey. This hollow monkey does not fly. It hollers.
They do have just monkey, and you just have to...
Do they?
You just, yeah, monkey.
I looked up just monkey.
I thought they would have it just.
Oh. All I have is flying monkey in mind.
What about baboon?
I don't think I'd want a baboon.
Was there anything else you wanted to do, or was that it? You found your pet.
No, I'm gonna go show Mer my pet.
You were gonna show who?
Mer.
Oh, okay. Corra's daughter, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make me a animal handling check for me? With
I'm good at that.
I'll say with advantage.
Did it roll? Did it do that thing where it doesn't roll over here when I...
I do not see it.
It rolled on... Freaking whatchamacallit. It's doing that thing where it doesn't show my rolls again.
D&D Beyond, what did you get?
25.
25.
Okay. Yeah, the monkey... yeah, gives... Again, sniffs around Mer. And is okay with it. It's okay with her.
Me and Mer are gonna hang out with the monkey.
Okay, got you. Hugbear and Takari?
Takari was probably hanging out with Hone, but Takari was gonna ask. Actually, yes, I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
So if Takari and Hone are in the tavern together, Takari is gonna look over. Would you mind if we went out on a date?
Sure.
I don't know how to flirt. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I'll do all the flirting for you.
Cool. It'll probably be after we get back from wherever it is we're going.
Fine by me. Whenever you're down to do so.
Alright. And Takari
Look,
has...
Boyle, I wasn't given a fucking dictionary of words she says.
Did you read the backstory?
No.
I doubt that it has her dictionary of words she says. Okay, so you have a a date on a rain check.
Like, they were probably in the middle, like, of playing, like, darts or something and drinking together. Because I don't know if it's, like, what time of day it is. After their little whole, shopping spree.
Wait, hold on. So, were you looking to do shopping along with?
No, like, after Boyo or around the same time as Boyo was shopping.
Okay, so you were looking to do shopping first and then just asking of a date.
No.
No, while Dearest is shopping, that's about the time that they're having their interaction. So whatever
Gotcha.
time of day that would be.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
That was middle of the day, I would say.
Okay.
So like 1 o'clock.
So day drinking.
Day
Got
drinking.
it.
Day drinking.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go. So you go shopping afterwards.
No, Takari was gonna meet up with the party. But
Okay. You
was
mentioned
trying to explain-
You mentioned shopping at one point. I wasn't sure when that was supposed to come in.
I was trying to explain that while Dearest and everybody else was shopping, Takari and Hone were having their conversation.
Gotcha.
Hanging out.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Are you looking to do any particular on this day?
Me? Yeah. So between the remaining time in the 10 days, now there's additional 2 days, I guess. Hugbear is going to be inspecting the transport unit that we have into the sandstorm, and he's going to see if there's any way him and I think it's Bayrig, buddy who's been making our fun shit. If there's any way we can attach chains or any way we can attach just things like if we were to be on the outside of this thing that we can still grab onto it, because I know that the idea is that Dearest and Slice are going to be on the outside of this thing, so I want to make it so we can't
Just
fly.
something to hold on to.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you can. That'll be simple. You'll just and with your strength, it'll be a quick job that you'll take a couple of long length chains and strap them around the crab, and I'll say you had Slice with you to make sure that they were tight and they were able to hold on to it from the top and from the side, and yeah, now you have a bit of chain hanging. Got some linked chains hanging around the crab, so that way while Dearest and Slice are on top, they have something to hold on to.
Perfect. And then other than that, I'm just packing the thing for travel. So it'd be food supplies and more maple syrup than the party could consume in a month.
In which I can tell you this, since you're focused on the trip, I would say this: no one has been to Uwhad before. None of you have been to Uwhad because it's been mostly a desert. So luckily, path to get there is not that long compared to any other days. It will be give me a sec here. What's hard is even though it's been a while since you switched to barbarian levels, I still think of I gotta divide the number of days. I gotta cut down the number of days because so it's gonna be a 4-day travel if you're taking the bug thing.
But yeah, like you said, with the weather, is it going to be comparable to when we were in the volcano kind of heat, or like what do the rest of us have to prepare for? Just in case we have to fight outside of this thing.
His name is Wendell.
Does he have a name? Have we named him?
I named him Wendell.
Fantastic. If we have to fight outside of Wendell, what kind of weather do we have to contend with?
Well,
other than sandstorm.
Okay.
Is it going to be Arizona hot?
Make me an investigation check. Make an investigation just to see if you can learn of anything else that is beyond the sandstorm. 18. You have heard that there's also been some sounds of thunder going on inside the storm with some occasion with maybe a rare occurrence of a flashing light.
Okay. So we're gonna have you two for visual. We're gonna have this thing to keep us breathing and safe from a sandstorm. We have food. We have supplies. Does anybody else have any ideas of what you'd want to bring? What's up?
I actually had a question. Kunzi.
Okay.
At one point, we had decided that the Magnificent Mansion could be cast on a door, and that would be the portal into the mansion.
Yes.
So if I were to cast it on a moving door, such as the one to this, on this crab, could it potentially work with a successful Arcana check?
I'll say it'll have to be an Arcana check.
Okay.
The DC will depend on the situation. You know, if you're taking your time, the DC would be lower. But if it's like if you're like in a haste, then the DC will be higher.
Okay. Oh, so like at the time, gotcha.
Yeah. So when you go to cast a spell, it's like oh shit, you know, there's a big thing, a very big thing that's coming towards our direction. We need to get into the mansion now. It's gonna take a high Arcana check to be able to cast it onto the door with that much, you know, time frame and stress.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
But of course, if it's like casual, I don't feel like being outside, let's go into mansion, then low DC.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
All right, Hugbear.
Other than that, do we know who all we want to bring?
Well, just to remind you that it can hold inside 6 people, and you already have 2 that can be on top.
So we have me, Takari, Bob, Duga, Corra.
5.
So we have one more if we want. And that can be Hone, or it can be Cinder, maybe.
It's up to you guys.
Hypothetically, if I cast the mansion before we start moving, we could technically bring whoever we want because it lasts for 24 hours. And that's technically a pocket dimension, just tied to that door. So we could bring both Cinder or Hone at that point, so.
But you realize the door is still gonna be there. So if there was anyone inside and you cast the spell, the people who are inside, the only place they could be is either inside that or in the mansion.
Yeah.
Or they'd be popped out and be like, oh, you can't fit in here, you have to go outside.
If there's not a room, then it'll default to go outside.
Right, but also I determine who's welcome in or not at any point, so I could literally, if we need to get out, it could be as simple as...
Everybody get out.
Yeah, everybody get out, so... Or vice versa. If we need to exit the crab, I can say that person that needs to exit isn't allowed in, and they can walk out. So.
Is Magnificent Dimension concentration?
No. It takes a minute to cast.
Okay.
And then but I can cast it as a ritual to save the spell slot too.
Which would be 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we use the I take my time logic, we can even double it to like 20 minutes, and then it'll end up being,
Yeah, if you're willing to take 22 minutes, I will say you just cast it ritually without spending a spell.
Right.
Okay. Sure. If you want to tag Hone along in the mansion, that's cool. Yeah. Anything else anybody wants to bring for supplies? You said we can't mount any turrets to this thing or anything?
No.
Okay. Visually, does this thing have windows around it? Or just
yeah, there are windows. You can see on the front of it, of course, we all enter. It's a glass, full glass door, so you should be able to see in front of you. And there's also windows on the side.
You 100% had to talk Bop out of bringing the monkey with her.
There was also little sonar scope things that I was very excited about.
Sonar scopes.
Oh yeah. Whoever's driving will be able to use it to scan behind them.
Do I get the armor that was taking 2 days?
Yeah, that's what's at the end of this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it would be light or medium armor, right?
It's a medium armor. It's called the Thieves' Breastplate.
I think you should be. If you should be able to, find it because you have access to Boyle's library through his one-shot campaign on D&D Beyond.
You said a thieves' breath.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can spell today.
THIE.
Yeah.
VES.
VE''S.
I think I forgot the apostrophe, actually.
How fucking dare you?
I know I'm horrible.
Does anybody in the party have a immovable rod?
Movable what?
No.
Immovable rod?
No.
I do not have whatever that's supposed to be.
Dearest has no kind of rod.
Fair enough. If there's any chance of this in the last week and a half that we've been dawdling about, Hugbear's been planning on how to survive this thing in case the robot goes down, which would include some sort of tent that they can take shelter in case there's a storm that can blow over them. But he's also thinking of if you can find an immovable rod, if that's a matter of talking to all of our allies and seeing if anybody's got one laying around or any of the shops. Basically, the idea would be immovable rod, tent. We all stay in the fucking tent and don't get blown away.
I do not
there's
have...
Lehman's tiny hut that we can do as well, but this is a oh god, please God save us
Okay.
scenario.
Give me a sec here. Let me see. Let's see. Anyone in town have it right now?
Slight issue. I can't find the breastplate.
I got you.
Surprisingly, seems like no one has an immovable rod on them.
In town, if I talk to our allies and all over
No one.
Hestein, okay.
Oh, allies. Okay, so that roll was for just Nofli South. Let me just do the rest of the round.
Okay. Well, just a pointer for everybody. Make sure if you can cast any sort of hut that we've cast in the past, to have that ready to go in case we need to bunker down outside the bug. And I will find some sort of tent that would potentially survive a sandstorm / keep us just wind protected. Even if that's just like a bunch of tarps and whatever.
Right.
I technically have a 2-person tent, but it's 2-person, so.
And probably not super sturdy to survive a windstorm.
Well, I mean, so long as we're like laying in the sand and we've got this thing over us, then we'll be protected from sandstorm / being whipped by sand.
Listen, I know all about haboobs.
Okay.
It's a sandstorm.
What do we need to
That's
survive?
Not go outside of your home.
Well, that's why we're gonna have temporary tarp shelter.
Exactly.
Boyo, if whenever you needed to go into combat, since you're bringing Slice and Hone along, do you want control of Hone or Slice?
I'll probably take Slice.
Okay, and I'll do Hone.
Okay.
Hey, that's his wife.
You still have her character sheet link, right?
You're gonna have to probably resend it to me just so I don't have to scroll through the history.
I got you. I'll send it right now.
Does nobody know how to use the search feature in Discord?
Yeah, I do.
Search feature.
Oh dear God.
I just hit
There you
Control
go,
F
there
when
we
I'm
go.
in Discord. We're good.
Alright, so... Alright. And so, eventually, evening comes by, and, Dearest, you finish casting Awaken on the lion, and, and you're finally able to do... you just finished casting, you're just like, okay, gotta do something else now.
Yeah, you're just gonna go, alright. Congratulations, you have the ability to speak now. Can you say something just so that I know that it worked?
Something.
Thank you.
The ability, but still not the desire.
So, here's the thing. I am not going to force you to stay here. You are free to go wherever you want.
Okay, and it begins to walk away.
But I was going to say I was going to offer you a place to stay here.
Turns back to you.
Rude.
I am more capable of surviving on my own.
How do you mean?
I can hunt. I can find my own food.
Can I roll a nature check to know the basics of lions?
Sure.
Ow.
No.
Okay. He just goes, okay. I was just thinking that if you were here, technically you could have people bring you food, and all you would have to do is help out in defending the town, and that's about it. So basically, defend your home, and you get food and shelter.
Goes over to the door, grabs about like the giant door knob, pulls the door open a bit. I'm more of a lone survivor myself, and exits.
Fair enough. And with that, he's gonna go to the library and spend his night having his books put in front of him and flipped open for him, so he can read all night.
Okay. All right. Then
He's read many stories.
Then
Kinsey, you might have to add the armor for me because it's not finding it in either of the things that I've typed in.
Weird.
okay. You didn't disable it after you put on your character, did you?
No, I didn't.
No,
I don't have it at all.
I'm talking to Boyo.
It shouldn't be. I didn't actually realize that was a thing, so I might have done it by accident. Let me see.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing it either.
No, it's in my collection.
I wonder if I have something turned off.
Well, no, if he's not seeing it either.
Do you have homebrew enabled?
I don't know. That's what I'm checking. Because I turned it off because I was looking at spells that weren't there before, and I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this?
Definitely not that.
Oh, hey, when did I
don't
get this?
don't click things.
Don't take creative smite. You don't need that.
But it sounds fun.
So were you able to turn it back on?
Where did I'm looking? Yeah, I had homebrew turned there.
Okay, so there's your
problem.
I had it turned off.
So if I were to, there it is, Thieves' breastplate.
Cool.
So you should be able to find it. You should be able to add it yourself.
I was like, I am typing it like in multiple ways of maybe, hey.
Damn it, Boyo. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But I had it turned off because I wasn't like wanting to be like, oh hey,
Dearest, can you
what's
just
this?
type Hone at the bottom of the bottom of the link you sent me, just so I know what it was for?
Oh yeah.
Random link. Sweet. Okay.
My mouse disappeared. There we go.
All right. So, unless there's anything else
Still
you
not
wanted.
found.
What was that?
Still not found.
Oh, mother. Okay.
I'm literally not making this up. It says no results found.
You're just lazy.
It's in there. I didn't fuck with anything.
Wow.
It says no results found. I will
There you
even
go.
take a picture of it.
Fucking Christ.
So I'm not sure, I may be wrong, but with the Thieves plate, your AC will be lower
I had my mouse in the way.
because medium armor. So medium armor limits the bonus to the dexterity bonus, I believe, to 2.
No, because the Thieves' Breastplate allows you to use the full thing.
And I'm proficient in light and medium armor. So,
Normal allows you to use the full. I see. Okay.
Yeah, the Thieves' Plate doesn't have that effect, but it makes it so that you can use your stealth without a deficiency.
Got it. Okay.
That's, yeah.
Why did you make 2 of them? Damn it! God.
There's Thieves' Plate and Thieves' Breastplate.
I know. Could have given the slice of breastplate.
so it's in my
no.
inventory now.
I could have made Thieves studded leather.
If you refresh your character sheet, you should see it now in the inventory.
Okay.
And there's no attunement to it, so you can just fucking throw it on. So yeah, and I guess unless there's anything people want to do on the second day, we could just go ahead and skip to the day that Takari gets her armor.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Unless anybody else has his plans.
I just wanted to get a cooler rapier, but
let me. You do have a. Let's see. There's the weapon. You have a weapon salesman. Let me see what they have available.
Looking for a specific magical rapier.
Are you, is there... sadly, he does not have... he does not have magical weapons at the moment. He just has normal weapons.
Then, yeah, I'm good otherwise then.
Okay.
If we're going to load everyone up, I'm probably going to spend time casting that Magnificent Mansion on the door. How it will look is it will have a copy of the door in a little foyer thing so that it can spit people out either side depending on what side they're using.
So if someone wanted to enter the crab, they will have to enter through your Magnificent Mansion and then go into the crab.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an extra step, but it allows Dearest not to have to manage everyone going in and out.
Okay. Okay. So you get that prepped, and Hone makes camp in your mansion, while the Dearest and Slice settle on top of the crab cage. The crab cage, and what was his name? Hermit.
Wendell.
Okay. Settle on top of Wendell, while Takari, Hugbear, Corra, and Dugok settle up inside.
And Bob is driving.
Yeah, so Bob, Corra, Hugbear, Takari, and Dugok. Yeah. Okay. And all of you pack up and prepare your 4-day travel to get to Uwhad in the storm. This is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Nice.
And yeah,
Alright.
you guys prepared yourselves and get yourselves ready for what may come.